Hello Virgos, and happy birthday to all of you. Happy solar return, all my love and light. And so here we go. Let's see your reading for the month of September. So, of course, I meditated on your energy and what Spirit wanted to talk to you about. The first card that came out is Queen of Swords, Seven of Wands. Now the Queen of Swords, and with what I see after, Queen of Swords is all about our perception of reality, of what is in front of us. Either the Queen of Swords sees things through the eyes of our old wounds, or old betrayals, or old beliefs, and so on. And therefore, that sword in front of her will kind of hurt her as much as it hurts others, okay, by her perception. So it's a double-edged sword. But if she looks at things through her wisdom, when after transcending all these wounds and understanding them, then she becomes more of the no bullshit queen, where she sees much more clearly what is in front of her. The fact that it is with the Seven of Wands, this is probably where you've noticed a part of you that had maybe a tendency to be on the defensive, to be reactionary. I gotta protect myself. I'm being attacked. That is my perception. When we look at this guy, that's what he does. This is not quite putting boundaries. Yes, it is at the beginning when we're not used to it, but then it can become easily just being on the defensive. And if you look at him, he's got one foot with one boot and one foot with one shoe. So he's not grounded, balanced. His ground is not balanced. It's a reaction. He didn't have time to put, two of the same here. So the consciousness of that state of being is becoming this month extremely clear. Of course, we have this way of being, reactionary, on the defensive, guard up attitude due to experiences in the past. It doesn't come out of the blue, and therefore it becomes like justified. But with the sun here, it brings the clarity on it. It brings the clarity that we have the choice to act from the sum of our experiences, our programming, our education, what happened to us. Then we are reacting. Or we have a choice to transcend that, see clearly the patterns, and make the choice to rise above it. Because if we're on like this, the universe, the other, will always present us with the attack. So the sun, clarity. The sun always brings it's like the universe's consciousness right on this situation. And then we have the Ten of Cups. So that realization is actually going to help you be able to feel and exchange high vibrational love, friendship, peace, serenity with the world around you and the people around you. This kind of new vision and new dynamic with the world around you, where you don't need to be on the defensive anymore, but Ten of Cups, you can actually start feeling the love from around you. And in the Ten of Cups, of course, you see like a bunch of cups in a rainbow. So in order to create a rainbow, that means that we have rays of light in every drop of our water, which creates a rainbow. Consciousness, the sun in water, our emotions, our vibration, and so on. That is what creates Ten of Cups. So this is what is happening to you. And because of that, you're going to drop your wand and rebalance it. What is under that? I have the 10 of Pentacles. So that tells me that you've spent a whole 10 years past cycle in that dynamic. And you're at the end of that dynamic. That's why you're ready to make the free will choice to repeat another cycle in the same way, because you say to yourself, that is the reality I'm perceiving and that's it. Or rise above it. Under that, I have the Star, a lot of reflection, the Star, the 5 of Wands, and the 6 of Pentacles. So right away, the Star here, we're talking about this a beautiful aspect where it's a major arcana, where we are willing to pour all of our emotional baggage back into the universe, back into the pond, because we are aligned to receive new water, new sense of peace, alignment of who we truly are. Not our story. She doesn't have clothes anymore. She's naked. She is truly who she is. And here, in a balanced way, and releasing, therefore, the conflicts. Maybe you had conflicts around you, but you are going to release them. Releasing the conflict, not having to be on the defensive anymore. 5, 7, that means it's a question of the 6 of Wands that's going to come in. So that means acknowledgement, self-acknowledgement. I don't have to prove anything. I'm not in conflict anymore. This is who I am. I'm recognizing myself. I'm moving past my wounds here in a beautiful, balanced way. Under the Sun, we have 3 of Cups, 2 of Swords, and 4 of Cups. So right away, the Sun, what the Sun shines on, this is what I was telling you. This is the emotions that you've had, like your old wounds. You look at this guy, and he doesn't seem very happy looking at these 3 cups on the ground. He doesn't even see the cup that the divine is bringing him. And here we have 3 cups also, but they are in the air. These are the 3 graces, rising their emotional vibration through, like we say, how we have to be grateful for what we have, acknowledging and accepting and receiving, allowing to celebrate life and the divine. That's what that card is all about, the shape of our emotions. 2 of Swords, there's a decision to be taken at that point, and that decision becomes very clear with the Sun. This is under the Sun this month. Making the decision of where you want your water to vibrate. And under that, I have the Magician. That is actually going to put you in a position of what you want to manifest. Because you understand that as within, as without. If I am on the defensive inside from my wounds and all of that, this is what is going to be shown to me on the outside. So then when I'm in my power of understanding what I've manifested, okay, the Magician takes responsibility for everything he manifests and manifested in his life. So if he's in a situation where he has to put boundaries around the people around him that are attacking him, and he's in conflict and all of that, he'll say, whoa, 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 what did I manifest here? What part of me actually believes that reality is all about that? People are ... My family is ... And there he makes a decision. Under the 10 of Cups, I have the 4 of Swords. Making that decision is actually going to be very healing. And then the 3 of Pentacles. Very healing in a way that understanding the past disappointments, how we participated in the creation of it, and Three of Pentacles. Now we can clear our intention of what we want to live. What I want to live is Ten of Cups. Therefore, my intention is clear, the priest. I can envision it, the architect, and I will actually act upon it, the craftsman. And all of this, the world in the bottom of the deck, showing that you are actually finishing a huge cycle. So let's see and let's clarify this. I call upon the divine. I call upon the light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Virgos for the month of September 2021. All right. Okay, Spirit, let's clarify. Queen of Swords, Seven of Wands. Strength. And yes, see, it's rising above your programming. King of Sword. Queen of Sword, King of Sword. I'm changing my perception from the lion to my higher self. The lion is our animalistic body. So of course you come here as a soul in this three-dimensional world. So you're in a body, and your body has this beautiful mechanism that helps you survive here. It adopts a reflection of an identity and a program that is given to you right when you're born, you know, the family, the dynamic, and all of that, where as a child it kind of sets itself. So through all your experiences, your lion remembers everything you've went through. Even if it's in your conscious, your unconscious, whatever, he remembers everything. He even remembers the memories of your bloodline. It's in the body. So a lot of people will act, react out of that programming. It's very logical. I put my hand on the stove, it hurts. Hand, stove, hurts, not doing it anymore. I tell somebody that I like them, they tell me they don't like me. Telling somebody that I like them hurts. I'm not doing it anymore. It's the same 1 + 1 = 2 for everything we go through. And at one point, we kind of are able to rise above it and see, oh, I'm reacting like this because this is how my lion, my ego, interprets from his experiences and just reacts. And the universe mechanically reacts to it. So there I was in a car that was driving itself. Oh, I'm taking the wheel. That's strength. When the soul takes the wheel. So anyway, that brings you a lot of clarity with the sun. A lot of clarity. Yeah. Judgment. Judgment is when this trumpet, this vibration of this angel, of higher than us, higher consciousness, you know, is actually bringing to the surface all the parts of us that were hidden in our unconscious. That maybe we were acting that way in a very unconscious way. It just was stronger than us. It affected our perception. This is how we saw life. This is how we saw the people around us. They were taking advantage of us. They were, you know, attacking us. 10 of Wands. Time to just let go of all of that. That cycle is over. 10 of Cups. Because you're going to choose to be happy. Yeah. 9 of Wands, Page of Pentacle, and here it opened up between the Hangman and the High Priestess. So right away we see that it's a soul shift. It's a soul consciousness shift, okay? We understand something, we get in control of it. It's a shift because we looked at, from a completely different angle, our old wounds. 9 of Wands. So we're not guarded anymore, but we're seeing how this dynamic was just unfolding itself. And Page of Pentacle, that gives us our new beginning. From after finishing a cycle of Pentacle, we're going to start a new one that doesn't carry all of these wands, because we are actually going to rise above it. So let's look at that 10 of Pentacle. Ten of Pentacle, the Devil. So yeah, a very karmic, like your reality was a representation of that karma, of where you reduced your vision of what was reality, of where you were a victim, where you were a slave of circumstances. It's not my fault. That's how people are. But we cannot get into our power when we don't take responsibility for our karma. So here, this is what you're going to do. Now, 6 of Pentacle, the Star, and the 5 of Wands. The best way to cut a karma, and here, that 7 of Wands, you know, where I have to be like that because I've got wands attacking me all over. You have to see that, yes, okay, I've created this dynamic, and it's been happening all the time for the past 10 years, maybe for some of you, or it can be, you know, shorter, longer. It all depends. Cycles are different. There has to be the recognition of it. And then there has to be taking responsibility for it, and then forgiving. If you're forgiving without taking responsibility, you remain a victim. You have to take the responsibility. That puts you into the power. I manifested that. I see it now. How I was reacting and attracting, mirroring people that were just showing me the same thing. So it's a process. 4 of Swords. And here is the King of Swords that we had with strength. And here is Jupiter in Capricorn. There it is, 2 of Pentacles. Because before, maybe you were always trying to juggle here. This is when we're holding 2 realities at the same time. So that means there's probably a part of you that was conscious of what I'm saying, but still, it's still not happening in my life right now. But by understanding that, this will allow you to rebalance your life. Okay, let's look at that 2 of Swords. With the 4 of Cups and the 3 of Cups. So there has to be that consciousness of, you know what? Yes, there's more love, happiness, sharing. There are people that can actually come towards me in a balanced way. 6 of Pentacles. Where I don't have to sacrifice, but they are happy to support me. They are happy to give me, and I'm going to receive it and accept it. Page of Swords. I am understanding this. 4 of Pentacles. This is like I don't have to protect myself. This is actually removing a fear of being attacked. because you're understanding something here. And that's putting you into the Magician full, so that you can have faith again. Faith in life, faith in others, and so on. That Judgment and the Soul is actually bringing down a tower with the 7 of Swords and the 8 of Swords. See, that's a big lack of trust in the universe, where things happen to you. That's why you have to be on the defensive, because people come and thief in the night, they come and steal. You don't have the weapons to fight it or whatever. Of course, you cannot grow and build yourself to this beautiful 10 of Cups where you will, you know, in an harmonious way, feel and share high vibrational love with others if you're on your guard and you're not trusting. So that puts you into a yes, but I'm stuck here. I cannot manifest in that sense. That's why you need to get that understanding with the Judgment. And of course, these aspects have to crumble to put you into your Magician state of being. And so that you can regain faith in life, because you will have faith in you. 4 of Swords. And that will, of course, help you heal the past from that understanding. Knight of Swords. 3 of Wands. So that's beautiful. Going from I'm trying to understand how come I was so disappointed in the past, into looking forward to what is coming towards you. 3 of Pentacles. So that you know that you are going to start manifesting, building, creating, because now your intention is that the mirrors in your life are going to be balanced. It will not be people come and take and steal and so on. It will be, I will only give out of my overflow, therefore I will only attract people and mirror people that will be happy to give me without expecting anything in return, without invading who I am and trying to bring me down, without bringing conflict and all of that. That is the new mirrors that are going to happen in my life. 2 of Cups. And so that can be with everybody around you, your family, your lover, your husband, your children, your neighbor, your co-worker. 2 of Cups is every mirror in our lives are showing us an aspect. So if they were showing us 7 of Wands, fighting us, trying to bring us down, we understand something, and now it's balanced. So that's the understanding you have. A beautiful gift for a solar return. It's a huge clarity on a certain dynamic in your life. So, clearing a karma, that's beautiful. I'm going to call that clearing a karma, so you can be happy. So, happy birthday, Virgo. On this, thank you for watching, sharing, and commenting, and so on. If you want a private reading, the description is below, and you write to me. There's an email. You write to me, I write to you back. Thank you for the ones of you who gave donations. Of course, it helps more than you think. And on the new moon, which this month is going to be on the 6th, I'm going to do a little ceremony to ask the universe to give you back. And on this, my beautiful Virgos, I'm sending you all my love and light. And I'll see you next month. Bye-bye.